When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. Hello viewers, you're welcome to another edition of our weekly program, Busted, here on Flip TV. This program brings you reports on crimes and investigative stories, and also the effort of security agencies in dealing with crimes and criminalities in our society. I am Gladys Alozie.
Officials of the Lagos State Rapid Response Squad have arrested two suspected armed robbers who were part of the 10-man gang that attacked and robbed a Kano-bound 18-seater bus near Otedola Bridge after it had a flat tire. The robbers, Afolabi Ayomide, 22, and Ezekiel Nwago, 21, were picked up in an uncompleted building very close to Otedola Bridge. Shortly after that, they saw the two young men again with about 8 others armed with knives. They robbed some of the passengers and left the scene. The decoy team of the RRS, on getting wind of the incident, stormed the area and arrested 2 of the suspects, who the passengers confirmed were members of the gang that attacked them. Meanwhile, the decoy team over the weekend arrested 35 suspects in a raid of black spot in Ojota, Ketu, Ikosi, Ojodubega, and some parts of Agege. The figure excludes those screened out after the arrest, which was ordered by the Commander Rapid Response Squad, started on Tuesday last week and proceeded into early Sunday morning. The 35 suspects along with the 2 robbers have been charged to court. CSP Olayinka Ebeyemi had early Saturday morning, while screening some of the suspects, directed the decoy team to sustain the raid until the level of crime in the state reduced. The suspect, in company of about 8 others, had robbed passengers inside the bus when it had a flat tire while heading to Ojodubega on Saturday. According to one of the passengers who preferred to remain anonymous, the bus parked shortly after noticing it had a flat tire near Otedola Bridge. They were midway into replacing the tire when they saw 2 young men came to check them around 11 p.m. Shortly after that, they saw the 2 young men again with about 8 others armed with knives. They robbed some of the passengers and left the scene. The decoy team of the RRS, on getting wind of the incident, stormed the area and arrested 2 of the suspects, who the passengers confirmed were members of the gang that attacked them. Meanwhile, the decoy team over the weekend arrested 35 suspects in a raid of black spot in Ojota, Ketu, Ikosi, Ojodubega, and some parts of Agege. The figure excludes those screened out after the arrest. The raid, which was ordered by the Commander Rapid Response Squad, started on Tuesday last week and proceeded into early Sunday morning. The 35 suspects along with the 2 robbers have been charged to court. CSP Olayinka Ebeyemi had early Saturday morning, while screening some of the suspects, directed the decoy team to sustain the raid until the level of crime in the state reduced. In Delta State, operatives of the police command have rescued a 22-year-old kidnapped victim in Ozoro Division, headquarters of Isoko North local government area of the state. Spokesperson of the command, DSP Bright Edafe, who disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday, said that a suspected motorcycle thief and illicit drug dealer were also arrested. On the 20th of March 2022, the DPO Ozoro received information that a man was kidnapped and taken away in the boot of his RX 350 car, silver in color with reg number ASB 124HK, by 4 armed men. The informant stated that they drove towards Ugeli in Ugeli North local government area. Consequently, Dragon Patrol teams 27, 28, 19, 20 and 16 were massively deployed to the scene. The teams went on an intelligence-led operation and trailed the kidnappers to PTI Junction, Efuron, where the kidnappers, upon noticing that the teams were closing in on them, abandoned the victim and the vehicle and fled. The victim, whose name is withheld, male, aged 22, of Ozoro, was rescued, unhurt, and the vehicle recovered. Meanwhile, manhunt is ongoing with a view to arresting the fleeing hoodlums, he added. On March 19 at about 7 p.m., radar operatives, in compliance with the directive of CP Árré Mohammed Ali, raided a black spot in 74 area Asaba, during which one suspect named Sago Leos Mel was arrested and 91 wraps of weed suspected to be Indian hemp, 124 wraps of loud, 50 parcels of SK, Some wrestlers and some bottles of liquid mixed with substance suspected to be Indian hemp were recovered. Investigation is ongoing. On the same day, at about 6 p.m., Safe Delta Patrol team stationed along Umuto Obiaroko Abraka Road received an information that one unregistered Lifan ladies motorcycle parked in the compound of one complainant's name withheld has been stolen by unknown persons. The team embarked on intensive stop and search on the 20th of March 2022 at about 10:30. Information was received that a suspect was sighted moving towards Umunede. He was trailed to the community where he was arrested. The suspect, identified as Nzubechi Emeka, male 27, from Ebema local government area of Imo State, confessed to the crime upon interrogation. The motorcycle was recovered and investigation is ongoing. In Ekiti State, police command arrested a woman, Mrs. Ademiloye Felicia, and her son, Adewumi, for sexual exploitation of a minor. Spokesperson of the command, ASP Abutu Sunday, in a statement on Monday, March 24th, said that sometime in March 2019, the victim, a 15-year-old girl, left home for an extramural lesson in preparation for her WAEC, but did not return home, which was unusual of her, according to her parents. The victim's parents subsequently reported a case of their missing daughter to the police, but all efforts made by the police and her family members to know her whereabouts proved abortive. However, on the 15th of March 2022, that is about 3 years later, the victim's mother received a credible information about her daughter's whereabouts. She then alerted the Command Juvenile Welfare Center of the State CID, who then swung into action and traced the missing girl to the house of one Mrs. Ademiloye Felicia, the PPRO stated. The victim was immediately rescued while Mrs. Ademiloye Felicia and her son Adewumi Ademiloye were subsequently arrested for further investigation. Investigation revealed that the victim was lured by Adewumi Ademiloye into his mother's house on that fateful day and drugged. The victim revealed that after consuming the drugs given to her by Adewumi Ademiloye, she could not remember to go back home. She stated that she is now a drug addict due to the amount of drugs consumed within this period of 3 years. According to the victim, Adewumi Ademiloye had a series of sexual intercourse with her and has given her to different men on many occasions each time he does not have money. These men had sex with her and paid Adewumi Ademiloye an amount ranging from 10,000 to 20,000. Further investigation revealed that the victim is about 8 months pregnant but has not been registered in any healthcare center or visited any hospital for antenatal care. The operatives of Anambra State Police Command have arrested 2 men suspected to have defiled an 11-month-old baby and 3 other minors at Umudim, Nnewi North local government area of the state. A press statement released by the police spokesman, DSP Ikenga Tochukwu, on Monday, March 24th, confirmed the arrest. According to the statement, the Commissioner of Police, CP Echeng, on March 21st, 2022, has admonished parents and guardians to be careful of who they leave the custody of their children following the outcome of the investigations of 4 children rescued by police operatives on a reported case of defilement in Umudim, Nnewi. The command operatives swung into action and arrested the 2 suspects, namely Peter Ezala, aged 61, from Mbano, Imo State, and Mr. Elochukwu Igulo, aged 27, from Ekusigo local government area, Anambra State. Investigation reveals that the mother of the victims, a trader, had always left the children under the care of the suspect whenever she was away at work. Unfortunately, the suspect capitalized on this to take undue advantage of the children. Meanwhile, the suspects have been remanded in a correctional service center as the case was adjourned. Officers of the Nigeria Customs Service, Ogun State Area Command 1, have intercepted a police van loaded with contraband after it escaped from the Idi-Iroko border in the Ipokia local government area of the state. The Customs Area Controller, Bamidele Makinde, disclosed this on Tuesday while briefing journalists on the 142 seizures the command made within the 33 days he assumed office in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Makinde said the Hilux patrol van with police number plate PF 10889 SPY was intercepted with 27 bags of 50 kg foreign parboiled rice. According to him, the driver of the vehicle, who was in Mufti, escaped from the Idi-Iroko border but was intercepted along the Alamala Barracks Road near Imala, Abeokuta. Makinde said the driver, after sighting his men, abandoned the van and fled. The controller said though he could not authoritatively say the vehicle belonged to the police, he posited that the number plate on the van with the siren confirmed the claim. Asked if the van would be released to the police, Makinde said the decision would be taken by the customs headquarters in Abuja. Police in Kulu, Himachal Pradesh has arrested a Nigerian national said to be main supplier of heroin. The accused, identified as Michael Abichu, 48, was arrested from Dhaka, Delhi, where he lives without any passport. Kulu police had arrested 3 persons with 62 grams of heroin in Bajaura village in Kulu on March 19. The accused were identified as Manok Kumar, Skusham Chandel, and Sonny Kumar. After interrogating those accused, police sent a special team to Delhi to arrest the main supplier, from where he was sent off 3-day police remand. Superintendent of Police SP Kulu Gudev Sharma confirmed the arrest and said that a case under Section 29 of Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 and Section 14 of the Foreigners Act 1946 has been registered against the accused. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Ndlea have arrested one of the kingpins behind the attempts to smuggle 11.93 kilograms of cocaine to Accra, Ghana through the semi-land border, Lagos State. Director Media and Advocacy of the agency, Femi Babafemi, in a statement on Wednesday, March 23rd, said that a 50-year-old suspect, Oyewumi Ademola Ahmed, was arrested last Tuesday, 15th March, at Mile 2 area of Lagos State after a series of follow-up operations following the arrest of a driver, Osage Anthony, with the 11.913 kg cocaine at Gbaji, Seme Badagry Expressway on January 23rd. Meanwhile, Ndlea operatives have seized over 1.9 million tablets of tramadol and codeine imported into the country from Pakistan and UK through the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. Of the total seizures, 40 cartons of cocodamol, a brand of paracetamol with codeine, which is classified as opioid, were seized from a freight agent, Erukeme Ehis. Decision made on Thursday, March 10, translates to 349. Seizure made on Thursday, March 10, translates to 349,800 tablets, weighing 336 kg. The consignment came from London, UK, as a consolidated cargo through the Sako import shed of the airport. The consolidated cargo was declared a personal effect but was delivered to contain some medicaments. In the same vein, no less than 1.5 million tablets of tramadol were recovered on Tuesday, 15th March, by Ndlea operatives in collaboration with aviation security and customs service personnel at the airport. The seizure includes 17 cartons of 250 mg of tramadol, branded as Tamra, weighing 669,070 kg, and 5 cartons of 225 mg tramadol under the brand name Royal, with a gross weight of 217.15 kg. The psychotropic substance, which was imported into the country from Pakistan, was smuggled through the airport tarmac using one of the vehicles of the Skyway Aviation Handling Company, and was intercepted at the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria personnel yard. The suspect, Ofije John Mova, a Sako driver, and Nyem Gazu Alex, who is a security guard with the Nigerian Aviation Handling Company, have so far been arrested in connection with the seizure.
All men make mistakes, but a good man yields when he knows his course is wrong and repairs the evil. Remember, crime is evil. Stay away from it. Till I come your way next time, I remain your host, Gladys Alozin. Don't want to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook and also on Instagram. You can as well join us on Flip TV Plus. Thanks for watching.